Today, we will take a look at the most dangerous roads in Jamaica. My fellow Jamaican truckers, these are the reasons why you need to pay attention while traversing these routes. Jamaica's roads are no joke. This is obviously based on recent accident reports. But today we will speak about specific routes traveled by our truckers. Let's dive in. From the scenic but deadly Junction Road to the hair-raising curves of Spur Tree Hill, Jamaica's roads pack a punch. Located in the parish of St. Mary, bordering St. Andrew.
What?
Yes.
Junction Main Road. Sounds harmless, right? Think again. They are steep drops, blind corners, and narrow corridors that will even pose a challenge for the most skillful drivers. This route is feared by most drivers due to its steep drops. The wrong turn or maneuvers will see you taking a swim in the Wagwater River below. 18-wheelers has the dangerous tasks of keeping their wheels on the road around the narrow bends while hoping they do not encounter another similar-sized vehicle. Now, before I proceed, there are many roads that would make this list. However, we will stick with the most obvious routes.
Let's go.
Next on the list is the Bagwalk Gorge. Most notable, the famous flat bridge located in St. Catherine. If you think you are the God's gift to trucking in Jamaica, well, think again. We have witnessed even the best of the best drivers underestimate the turns and find themselves being fish out the Rio Cobre River. Immediately at the bridge, the sharp curves simulate the letter Z. Truckers who ignore their trailer's tandem location are usually the ones who slip off the bridge. You could take the trip across 100 times, but it only takes one miscalculation. Being distracted and not paying the necessary attention to the possible difference in your trailer tandem location make it difficult to keep your wheels on the road. You may be pulling a trailer which has its tandem set all the way to the rear that significantly decrease your turning radius. In this case, your tractor head may be aligned properly, but your trailer does not follow. Ignore these simple tasks will have you under the bridge instead of on it. Also, this little nugget goes unnoticed. But there is a section of the Bagwalk Gorge, about a mile north of the flat bridge. This section of road will cause road force steer conditions. In turn, can steer your vehicle into the river unexpectedly while approaching this corner. If done so at a high rate of speed, depending on the directions in which you're traveling. The road surface is uneven and most likely will steer your vehicle into the opposite lane of traffic or straight into the Rio Cobre. This is normally not noticeable to the average driver. Therefore, this may be the first time ever mentioned. So, if you know where it is, please comment and let us know your experience. Now let's look at the infamous Mount Rossa. This stretch of main road located in the parish of St. Catherine, bordering St. Anne, has challenged the best trucker in equipment because of its steep inclines and the overall distance. Most trucks start off doing great in the first 3 miles, but starts to encounter rapid incline at each turn. This is where most truckers struggle. Not selecting the right gear, whether going up or down, will most likely leave your equipment in ruins. The new bypass, recently built, offers no comfort to novice drivers. Though having less twists and turns, it does have longer, steeper inclines. The major issues for truckers going downhill is avoiding overheating their brakes. Many truckers has fallen victims to this corridor, even with its uniquely designed runoff ramps that are in place to enable truckers who has lost control of their equipments to securely recover and safely pull off. It's just one simple mistake with a loaded truck here, and it's over. One of the most feared roads leading to the north coast is located in Claremont, St. Anne. This is called Chalky Hill. Yes, the steep, short decline breed fear in the most courageous truckers. Fortunately, drivers can avoid this route altogether because of the newly built highway. For the few unlucky truckers who cannot pay the tolls on the highway, there's no real option since the Fern Gully is closed to all trucks due to the environmental concerns. The next route on the list may be listed here for the first time. You probably never even heard of it. Though this is not considered a main route, it's worth mentioning. It's called Sop Turn. This is located in the parish of Clarendon, heading towards the Chapelton Main Road in Longsville. This route connects the north-central side of the island to the south. This corner creeps up on you like a thief in the night. Approaching this turn at a high rate of speed will certainly leave you flat on your side, shaped in a letter C. This corner will have you making a 180-degree turn in either direction unexpectedly. I know 180 degrees on a chart shows a straight line, but this is different because you may be heading straight, but in the blink of an eye you will be below or above the road heading in the opposite direction, depending on your destination. This is why there is an ongoing project to provide a safer pathway in this area. If you continuing on that route all the way, you will encounter another underestimated incline. Before you get to the north coast, you will find yourself on James Hill. This is a short but very steep hill that is often overlooked. Back in the old days, we would have no choice but to mention Melrose Hill and Winston Jones Highway in the parish of Manchester. However, with the new logistics infrastructure in place that bypass these routes, truckers now have options, so it's no longer necessary to traverse these routes to reach your destination. Now let's look at the next road on our list. Located in St. Elizabeth, the Great Spur Tree Hill. Starting out as a long winding hill with sharp turns, beautiful views, and a forest of willow trees. Now rated as the deadliest road for truckers. The only concern truckers had before the late 80s, early 90s was the top of Spur Tree, a section Coalman bump. This section has since been renewed, however it has now managed to be the source of these deadly runaways. Because the road surface is smooth and straight, most drivers do not realize how steep the hill really is. To add to the dangers, it has no off-ramps, but it swiftly switched from 2 lanes back to 1 about 2 miles west. This is where drivers experience failed brakes due to overheating and the inability to navigate the sudden turns. One way to avoid a possible runaway: stop and perform your safety check and cool your brakes. Last but not least, located in Montego Bay, St. James Long Hill. Do not be deceived by the breathless views seen at the end of this hill while you are approaching the west side of Montego Bay. This road is no more than 15 feet wide, making it difficult for truckers. The inclines are average, but the drop off the cliff on the left heading down the hill is very deadly. The main danger here is the slippery road, way similar to the Fern Gully area located in Ocho Rios, St. Anne. The roads here are always wet with a mixture of water and tree sop. Truckers that are forced to stop on the incline find it difficult to move due to their tires slipping. This concern also affects vehicles descending. Using your high-speed engine brakes are not recommended because it may cause your wheels to lock and cause spin-outs. Avoid hard braking at all costs, so observe you speed always. Many truckers have met their match on these roads. Don't be one of them. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment. Let us know if we miss any deadly road in your parish. If you like our video, please like, share, and subscribe. This video was brought to you by NUFF LOADS, the future of Jamaican trucking. Remember to keep your brakes in top shape or you might be next. Remember, safety first. Get to know these roads. Plan your route and stay sharp. Your life could depend on it. So, truckers, are you ready to face Jamaica's deadliest roads? Drive smart and stay safe. Until next time, keep on trucking.